German looking for the far post. Militao climbs above all others, but Oscar Sharp was ensuring he didn't get a good clean head on the ball.
The zonal marking. Good jump from Militao. Genk, the player that jumps with him, just does enough to put him off. Militao.
Empty the starting 11. Now that Benzema is fully fit again, competition for places is tough. Away goes Rodrigo. Acute angle. I think the report will say should do better.
Good pace. So Benzema goes short. He plays it to Valverde and he picks out the perfect pass between the fullback and the centre half. Look at the pace. Then he's got to go across the goalkeeper. A poor finish in the end. With a decent run. Genk was really struggling for pace there. Just make a couple of runs in behind the opposition. From that right-sided midfield position of 3.
Benzema weaves his way through, continues! Well, that was a fully fledged Karim Benzema. His fitting is firing again. After, of course, his December off. Missing in action. Or missing from action at the World Cup finals.
Good bit of play. It's a couple of channels. There's it one-sided defender and goes the other. I'm not sure what he was trying to do, the defender. Stood there with his arms behind his back. Nutmeg by Benzema.
Camavinga to Benzema. Benzema says chased out to the young midfielder. Valverde! Close.
Now, Valencia have got to be very careful they don't hold too high a line, because already we're seeing the pace of the likes of Rodrigo and Vinny Jr. Looks like they can get behind Valencia. Good effort from Valverde. We've seen this season can strike the ball with such power.
Gaia with Lato to the left of him. Gaia looking for, well, Cavani, and it was an awkward looking save that from Courtois, the player who was fouled.
The step over, it was actually a bit too tight to Rodrigo. He's won the free kick. Here's that ball, he certainly wasn't offside. It's a great ball from Gaia into Cavani. Courtois should probably have held on to that one. 37 minutes gone now. Real patterns of play. That run from Rodrigo in behind the centre-back, Genk.
It's a good ball. Benzema lets it drop. What's he got in mind this time? Was that a foul? The referee felt Chomer had taken out Karim Benzema and points straight to the spot.
Well, on first viewing, it looks a good decision. He's onside. Great ball over the top. Good run. 2 centre-halves. One tries to play him offside. He doesn't get the ball, that's for sure.
No. Punish Roland.
I'm not sure he gets that much of Benzema either. It's the arm that just catches him, and just catches him on the thigh. Yeah, the referee's right. There's no way this could be turned around. He doesn't get the ball. His right thigh catches the left thigh of Benzema. No doubt about it. A penalty will be given, has been given, and will stay given. The question is, can Benzema score? Hasn't been great from penalties at times this season.
Well, last season he scored 44 goals, remember, but he missed 4 penalties.
Two in one game, if I remember rightly.
He's hungry for goals, Karim Benzema. And he lays down the marker for Real Madrid in the Supercopa semi-final.
Good penalty, but it was all about the pass from Eder Militao to start with. The run from Benzema. 2 centre-halves, Chomer and Genk. Genk was going towards the ball. Chomer tried to play him offside, and that's the result. A penalty and an easy finish for Karim Benzema. Dashvili goes the wrong way. Benzema rolls it, not into the corner. An easy finish.
Well, his 10th goal of the final, and that is certainly the case in this Supercopa semi-final. They've more than contained Real Madrid. They've had their moments, but the great Benzema struck. Oh, straight into it. Look at that first move of the second half, and Lino equalises for Valencia. That must have been some half-time team talk.
Well, as soon as he struck that cross, you could see there was going to be problems. Real Madrid went to sleep at the far post. Vasquez doesn't realise there's somebody coming in behind him, which is Lino. He's more worried about Kluivert. Eder Militao doesn't deal with the ball. Cavani's trying to get in behind him, and it's a simple finish in the end. Vasquez has got to defend it much better. He's got to get inside of Lino. Really poor play from Real Madrid, but what a good delivery into the box, and a decent finish as well from Lino. Out for a corner.
Cross swings it in. Goalkeeper can only stand and stare on his pressure answer. He's on the head of Nacho.
The second player there, zonal marking. Nothing wrong with that as long as you attack the ball, and they don't attack the ball particularly well, Valencia. It's a big chance, isn't it, for Nacho?
Benzema, fanciful flick. This is the Real Madrid speciality, isn't it? Kill it off in the final minutes when there's no comeback from the opposition. It's like the storm you can see coming over the hill, and there is Benzema.
Was that the last half chance for Real Madrid? Let's come to that. Good ball in from Valverde, breaking forward down that right-hand side, just wraps his foot round it. Always going to be difficult for Benzema. Entirely in front of him.
Fran Perez puts it in, but again thwarted by Rudiger. Valverde has the pace, cuts it in. Benzema, brilliant ball. It's a chance for the winning goal. Wow, what a save by Mamradashvili. Danger hasn't dissipated yet. Benzema, frantic finish to this semi-final. Asensio can't get there. Almeida takes charge, and that was that one major chance. It's 1-1, and we're heading for bonus time because Real Madrid couldn't take this chance when it fell to Vini Jr. And such an important save for Mamradashvili to take us towards extra time and make no plans. They may
He's moaning towards the referee.
It's Kroos. Goalkeeper stays. Fanciful little back flick out there by Chomet. Valverde. Dani Carvajal, one of the Real Madrid subs. Toni Kroos looking for Rudiger, who's still up there. Cushions the ball down. Oh, what a save again. They're having a personal battle, aren't they? Vini Jr. and Mamradashvili, and he's winning that battle.
Well, good play from Rudiger. And he's a centre forward in that situation there. He's
and Xhaka would have talked his defence into position. Gaia, Courtois leaves it to his defenders. They haven't allowed Luka Modric to get on the ball, Valencia. It's been a very clever ploy, and that's maybe why Fulke has come on. He's finding space now, though. Valverde. Benzema draws breath. Fires it in again. To the rescue is Mamradashvili. This time it's Toni Kroos that he keeps out. It's a hat-trick of saves from the talented young keeper.
Good strike, Toni Kroos. Benzema was trying to get the ball through. Valverde again making a good run. He's been good, Valverde, in the second half. Extra time as well. On. Lovely little ball played by Vinicius Jr. afterwards. Now
it's the turn of Valencia. Rudiger can't get there, but thankfully for Real Madrid, Courtois can. He's got no fear, this young man, Fran Perez.
He's also got a bit of pace. I didn't think he'd get away from Rudiger here. The ball was perfect for him. Edison Cavani wanted it played into the 6-yard box. I think he's got every right to go for goal. He runs beyond Carvajal. Gets away from Rudiger, which takes some doing. Rudiger's quick. It's a good first touch to put it on his left foot. And Courtois makes a good save. Just gets that right.
It's up to the plate first. Dancing distractions from Courtois. Cool-headed Cavani. 1-0 Valencia. Well, he'll have studied Benzema, who has missed a penalty this season against Osasuna. Will Benzema overthink it? One. Cavani 1, Benzema 1. One would suspect that being a defender, he's going to blast it rather than trying to dink it. He did blast it, but when scored from the spot last season in the title success, Modric. He knows what to do and does it perfectly. Spanish Super Cup against Athletic Bilbao. Short run up from Moriba. Cool-headed. Not known for his penalty taking, but known to be a man in a situation where you need a cool, experienced head. After Benzema. High. And of 12 goals last season. He's been in situations like this before. Asensio, shrug of the shoulders, draws breath. Doesn't overthink it. Talk about pressure. Not handled, and it is Real Madrid who head to the final. Jose Gaya, the skipper, can't convert. And so after goal, some Benzema, Modric, cross and Asensio. The superstar keeper, Courtois, leads Real Madrid to the final against either Barcelona or Real Betis on Sunday night. Went right down to the wire, but they looked convinced and they looked composed and they looked like they knew exactly where they were going, Stuart.
In the penalty shootout.